Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. Interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Lakers, outside the wings are Reeves and James. He's out there with Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career. This guy's a student of the game and was a fanatic about Jordan's Bulls when he was growing up.
And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Now, McDaniels, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. A three-pointer off the mark. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Hachimura. Reeves with a screen on Randle. Buries it from three-point range.
And this is what we're seeing. Rui Hachimura understanding I've got to expand my range. This is huge for his development.
Now here's Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
On the wing, Reeves. Edwards defending. Hachimura, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Edwards' shot is good.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
LeBron outside. From downtown. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Let's go. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Edwards against Reeves. Out to Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Here's Conley. After Luka Doncic's bucket, pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Edwards with another miss.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the Logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
And the Lakers have possession. Pass to connect. And here's MP for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, great ball movement there.
58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Alexander Walker, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
MP's shot is good.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
DiVincenzo against MP. Clark with a wide-open look. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
MP outside. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. The three, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Anthony Edwards. Also, Dante DiVincenzo's out there. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the foursome. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. but not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Three-pointer on the way. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Got a contested beat from out there. He is more than capable from three.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. And here is DiVincenzo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And good that time.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Reed with a screen on Reed. For three, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's the Lakers' ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. MP, no good. Timberwolves trail by 16. And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hachimura, he's checked in for Len. James comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for MP. And, Greg, you talk about it. With almost 3 minutes gone. Los Angeles making a switch here. MP's checked in. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. .119 left here in the second. Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Conley. And here is McDaniel. Randle outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Randle's got 5 now.
Oh, my goodness, what a response by Randle. Yes, you can make a 3, so can I.
MP finds Hachimura. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's MP. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. MP's got 24.
The defense. Step slow, and you can see the results.
Randle outside. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Rebound the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Really
no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Lakers. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. And we'll be right back after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq. How do you extend your defense enough to bother shooters without opening up the driving lanes?
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Checking out Los Angeles. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
Randall with the ball. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the Laker 5. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Here's Conley after Luka Doncic's bucket. Back to Conley. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Reeves can't hit.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
First team foul.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Edwards. And it's Randall, top of the key.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here's Conley.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 11 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's McDaniel. He has 5. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 8.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Hayes with it. Gobert on him. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now here's Conley. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, Reeves. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Conley gets the bucket.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on them.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Here's LeBron. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
A minute 42 left to play in the third. Right block shot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Lakers leading by 22. Here's Doncic. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Conley. James against McDaniel. Inside. Here's Randall. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Los Angeles with another miss.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
It's hauled in by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for L.A. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
From deep, LeBron. Rebound, Minnesota. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Edwards, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Edwards got 7 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
LeBron passes to Hayes. Trying to get something going. A shot, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Garza in at the 5. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the three-pointer by MP.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Good! Another from 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. There's the triple. The rebound by James. Los Angeles is on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. A 3 from MP. Garza pulls it in. The Timberwolves shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Outside Edwards. Drills the three-pointer.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
And here's MP for 3. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Charity stripe shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Gabe Vincent comes in for James. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Back to Randall. We're in the world now of super agency, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Entering the league as an older prospect at 23, Dalton Knecht is a very skilled offensive player. The question... with him, can he add strength to his frame? Time will tell.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Vincent following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And that one, good. MP's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
MP is cooking right. Folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley gets the bucket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Lakers leading by 23. MP inside. Edwards defending. MP, good.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Randall kicks to Gobert. Outside Conley. Got a piece of it. Vanderbilt with the steal. MP outside. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. That's tipped, and again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back, good, another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Trying his luck from deep. Gobert pulls it in. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Another miss by Conley. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's MP for three. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Watching hoops for 30 years. Never seen anything like that.
right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on the t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. If you want no comment, no comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception, okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. By your teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
girl, Miss T, and we are kicking off the summer. I hope to see you guys on the court on the W.
It's Kobe, man. I hope you're having a great summer on the 2K streets, man. And my biggest tip would be to try all the vast game modes that 2K has, whether it be My League, My Team, but especially My League and get in, run simulations, maybe you want a player lock. That's really going to help you have some fun during the summer.
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
Objects in motion, stay in motion.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see... Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the 3 slot. Durant, no good. Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have him be trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous." I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. On the wing, Hachimura, guarded by Durant. 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons. The sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. Beal's shot is good.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 4-point game. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Love to see that kind of activity. It just makes things happen.
Takes a step back. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Puts up a deep three. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Here's James. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Back to Durant. Jacks up a 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's the triple. And Doncic with the 3.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
James attacking, and it's James with the jam.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear out.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Who wants a t-shirt?
For Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Hachimura. And MP subbed in for Luka Doncic. Looking to win the run. Booker, good.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
From deep, MP. And Los Angeles, another 3. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Booker against MP. Rebound by the Lakers.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
The shot's good on the assist by James. MP's got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Beal into the lane. Allen pass to Beal. Puts up a 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Beal wastes no time getting those 3 points back.
And here's MP from outside. O'Neal pulls it in. Suns trail by 4. Beal outside. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game. Here's Reeves. And here's MP from outside. The shot comes out. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
That's how you beat the clock. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Whew.
Yeah, that's one.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Phoenix out in front, up by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Connect is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Alex Len. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's MP in at the 1. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And we've seen Beal improve as a playmaker over the years. That's a nice pass.
MP, the pass to Vanderbilt. From deep, MP. Plumlee pulls down the board. Suns trail by 4. Down low. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Beal.
Since entering the league back in 2012, Beal has really improved his passing, and it shows in his assist numbers.
Power move from MP. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here's Jones, 15 in his last outing. Pass to Allen. Screen by O'Neal. Lets the 3 fly. Allen can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 4. And here's MP from outside. The long-range hit from MP.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for Phoenix. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
different look for Phoenix. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. He's checked in for Reeves. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Dunn, the pass to O'Neal. Allen against Doncic. Phoenix no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Sends it home from three-point land.
We talk about MP's confidence a lot. There he showed it, pulling up off the dribble and nailing the shot.
And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Greg.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, MP. He shoots a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. MP's got 22.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Dunn outside. Shot to stop the run. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for MP. Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Bradley Beal comes in for Allen. Suns trail. MP getting it done for Los Angeles. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I couldn't tell the difference between their second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top tonight.
Appreciate you joining.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that... Changes here for the Lakers. Finney-Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and MP subbed in for James. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Mason Plumlee out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. Allen, that one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
Good eyes, Bradley Beal. That's a nice setup there.
Inside. Pass to Doncic. And here's MP from outside. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Jones. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now. From deep, MP. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Now here's Beal. He's got 14. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Los Angeles running away with it. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's MP. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Vincent in at the 2 guard. That's the Laker 5. The Lakers shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Fires from 14. Drained it for 2 points.
And Connect is a gifted shooter. He's more than capable of doing damage from the mid-range.
To the paint. Here's Booker. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then Monday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Dunn. Now O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
They grab their own miss. MP right side. Finney-Smith with it. He's checked by Plumlee. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Here's Allen. Done with it. Outside for Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Plumlee finds Booker. Will it go? And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got 9 points now in the second half.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Knocks it down from distance.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Booker. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Booker's got 19 points.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Vincent passes to MP. And again for 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
On the wing, MP. Booker defending. MP no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Booker attacking and And Booker with the jam.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Vincent outside. Back to MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. Good. Another from three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. And Booker with the jam.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Kleba, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. Booker against MP. From 13, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to MP. Here's the three. And again for three.
There it is. A shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
Hey, expanding his range. Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it.
A scintillating performance by MP, and we've got a chance to hear what he has to say.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting the record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Celebratory MP. Glad to have done this here at home.
And no better place for it to happen. These fans deserve to be a part of it.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP against Booker. So we see the Lakers taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson.
So you just set the record for most three-pointers made in a game. What are you feeling right now?
Listen, there's plenty more where that came from, Sabrina. Let's make it a doubleheader. Let's play 2.
Now that you've set this record, other defenses are going to want to make sure you don't do the same to them. How do you think they'll respond?
They'll adjust, we'll adjust. You know, basketball is a game of adjustments. They just have to figure out how to stop us first.
All right, thanks again.
Thank you.
Joe, when you're as hot as you were tonight, does it feel like you're playing a different game from the other 9 guys on the court?
I definitely felt in sync with my teammates, that's for sure, but the defense wasn't escorting me to open spots behind the line either. You know, it's never as easy as it looks from the stands or on TV. Michelle.
Do you care how long your record lasts?
Yep. No, not at all. You know, records only really come to life when they're threatened or broken. So I'm glad I gave the future something to shoot for.
Thanks, MP.
Thank you, Michelle.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.